Yes, it is. Looks like Cody Travis will be picking up sword and guns, and Pugsy will be picking up guitars and sword. I didn't think I'd be seeing guitars. I didn't think we'd be seeing guitars in the tournament today. But I guess Pugsy's had enough time with the new nerfed guitars to feel comfortable enough to use Asuri.
Pugsy selecting Asuri versus Thatch, tosses the bomb off the stage, finds the first weapon, and it's the sword. But Cody responding with an unarmed combo.
You know, he started with the neutral light. I was surprised to see he didn't go for the slide tackle, but I guess with the 7 dodge frames, didn't want to risk it, knowing Pugsy would be able to spot dodge or upward dodge out of that.
Yeah, just trying to get whatever damage he can without worrying about putting over himself. Finds the guns, gets that D-light, but doesn't get any follow-up. Pugsy hits him off the side of the stage with a side light. But Cody, having a sword of his own, is now boxing Pugsy off the side of the map. Does he have his jumps? He does. Gets back to the center of Thunderguard.
Without the recovery there, he definitely would have been donezo. We will see how the sword play goes. Pugsy with the downlight puts Cody down into the shenanigans pit into orange health. Both of these legends very, very low defense. We'll see what happens here. As Cody gets a recovery and almost the neutral air, but Pugsy gets off the down air to punish just in time.
Both players are punishing each other with single hit moves, either down airs, up airs, whatever they can. They're not trying to go for any punishing or punishable strings like a D-light. Just trying to get whatever damage they can. Both players find themselves with the red. Honestly, either person could take a sidelight right now and find themselves dead, but instead, Cody...
Cody mistiming his dodge, goes off the map. He could have recovered and grabbed the very corner, but doesn't. And Pugsy
he was awfully afraid of the side of the map for some reason. I guess he thought Pugsy was going to punish, tried to go below, but couldn't make it.
Right. Well, now Cody has some guns against the nerf guitars. We'll see how Pugsy plays with them here. If they go and try to run the same kind of play, just single hits throughout, I don't think the guitar nerf really matters too much. Cody trying to get out a couple down sigs. No cannonballs hitting Pugsy.
Yeah, just trying to zone out Pugsy, I guess, with his cannonballs. It's the closest thing to projectile camping I feel like can get into this game. Pugsy, however, carrying him off the stage with the guitar, synthesizer into the stage. I think he's out of jumps. No, he manages to dodge back, but goes for a very risky ground pound. Finds the sword, there's the recovery. Pugsy's really damaged, but he still has his stock, so he still has the ability to carry this lead.
Yeah, almost. Hitting. That's the down sig with this. I always get her side sig with the guitars and her down sig confused.
Yeah, ends up hitting Cody, however. Yeah, and now Cody's in the red. Down his stock, soon down to be 2.
Holy crow, Brawlhalla!
So Cody tosses the bomb to bounce into the bottom of Pugsy while he holds him in the air with a grieving cancel down sig. What an interaction. Ends up trading stocks.
Picking up a sword, throwing it after hitting the mine, and picking up another sword. Cody's finally getting a sword. But it seems like Pugsy might have a little bit of advantage, having one stock ahead and equal damage. Trying to get the neutral sig, not quite hitting it over the edge with the sword.
Pugsy playing the guitars once again, hits with the down air into the neutral leg follow-up. Cody finds himself below the stage and once again messes up the dodge with his jumps. He finds himself falling off the bottom of Thunderguard. Game 1 goes to Pugsy.
Even though he's beating his chest in glee, the crab on top of Thatch's head does not look pleased. Maybe that's where the brain resides. Maybe it's a crab and not a pirate. You never know.
No, that might be possible. Let's see if Cody mixes it up. I from what I've heard, I don't think Cody is a Thatch main. We'll see whether or not he'll be able to do something. We've got Narc Stugan.
Like I said earlier, I was under the impression that Cody mained axes, but at this level of play, there is the opportunity to main multiple characters, and being good with the entire board is the way to go.
But there's that axe legend, Barraza.
Picking Barraza. Maybe Barraza's his main. He switches back from gun and axe characters apart from Barraza. That's my thought. Shugum saying Qatar and sword are nerf. I don't think that the swords actually were touched in the patch notes. I actually was not able to find those before jumping back in.
I don't want to make any comments on the patch notes on anything being nerfed because I honestly don't know. I think all the weapons still generally have the same playstyle, however, as we're seeing from Pugsy, even though guitars probably got hit, it's definitely not stopping him from hitting the enemies with them.
Right, the side airs and the downlight are still the same, and the neutral air is still very powerful. My only issue is I think they took away the string ability, because once upon a time with guitars you were able to get a string with very little dodge frames to get an opponent into orange health almost immediately.
Yeah, but that's no fun for either the player or the player getting hit by that string. Either way, we're in the first match, and a bomb trade already went off. Cody finding the axe, but not managing to connect any hits with this weapon. He's been just flying around, almost using the axe for mobility rather than for damage, and Pugsy is just racking up the damage with his guitars.
Absolutely dominating the airspace there with guitar moves. The down air, the neutral air, and elevating with the neutral air again gets Cody into red health before anything can happen. That's an outstanding thing to do against a legend with 8 defense, almost off the side of the map with the down sig. Absolutely phenomenal play from Pugsy here.
Ooh, but Cody managing to use all of his jumps and his dodge recovery, cooldown in time to be able to get back to the stage. Pugsy tries to punish with a signature, but he lands with the down light and ends up getting back on stage and killed off the top.
With the recovery, Pugsy's able to put Cody off and getting the first stock. This is very high-paced gameplay coming from a slower character and a fast character. Cody is being danced around by Asuri.
My only concern is that Pugsy's making Barraza look like a 3 defense legend, and that's not okay. He needs to be able to find somebody to close with these stocks because I think Barraza's slow enough to where it's going to be very difficult to keep up with Pugsy at the pace that he's going. But there's a
Cody
nice
almost
down
getting the down sig to put Pugsy off the stage, but maybe a hidden 10 defense from Asuri keeps Pugsy alive.
I think another signature will be able to finish off Pugsy's Asuri, but the chances of him landing that are very low. A side air knocks Cody off the side of the stage, goes for that neutral sig punish, and then follows up with a neutral light. Interesting. Hits Cody into the side of the stage and sends him into the red. Cody's at risk of losing his stock once again.
This is very close to being Cody. Excuse me. It's very close for Cody to be knocked off and Pugsy getting a 2-stock lead. It just seems like Cody's not being as aggressive and as quick with the axe as he really needs to be. Because the axe can dominate a lot of space, just like the guitars.
I agree, and I think it's something that he needs to be a little bit more reactive with. I see him putting out a lot of moves, but Pugsy's just kind of walking around them as if Cody's not even a threat. There's a neutral light to cover his side air approach, however. Sends Pugsy at the stage, tosses all the weapons across. None of them connect with Pugsy, and Pugsy's finding himself in a position where he can end Cody's stock.
And the downlight to the side air and the throw to knock Cody off the side of the stage. Pugsy taking a dominating lead in red on his first stock, but again, he's in his first stock while Cody is
on his last one.
His last, but Cody with the recovery is able to get Pugsy off the map.
That recovery kill sending Pugsy's Asuri flying, just showing how much damage he really did take during that first stock. But does it matter? Can Cody make a comeback with these guns? He's throwing out a D-light, throwing out down airs, but he can't get anything to connect.
And a short string from Pugsy's Asuri puts Cody into the yellow before he takes any damage. Not quite able to get the gravity cancel off in midair, but with another sig, puts Cody into red, and with a side air from the guitars, I think Cody's done.
Yeah, waves him away as he falls to the bottom of the stage. The one terror of Shipwreck being that the ledges are so small that if you get sent off stage, there's not really anything for you to grab back onto. You're going to fall to your death.